It's time
to fire this thing up.
Hit it.
So John, what's the problem?
Well, you know, a couple days ago, Tracy asked me to take the boat off of the Deco boat lift before low tide because I can't get the boat off at low tide. I've got to do some micro dredging. So I got the boat kind of staged back behind your lift. And at 5:30, the kids came over and we got on the boat and she wanted to go to dinner and then go look at the Christmas lights by water. And everything was great. But I had to keep the boat in the water all night. It was still low tide. And I said, I'll just do it tomorrow. Take a look at the color of my water in the canal. Okay, it's pretty nasty, all right? So once I did get the boat back on the lift, you know how, and one of the reasons you have a lift, guys, is you don't have to bottom paint your boat, okay? But if you get tannic, nasty water, you get a water stain. So I've got this walkway on this side and I'm hosing off the gel coat and everything and that's looking great. But I can't get to the other side, you know, at all. And how do you do that? If you have a boat lift, how do you maintain both sides of the boat?
Well, that's easy to solve. We can put a walkway on the starboard side as well as the port side.
Really? So even if a lift is installed, you can get an accessory aftermarket and put it on. The installer doesn't have to do it. You can kind of do it yourself?
You can do it yourself. The size of the walkway and width of the walkway will be determined by how much room you have.
Hey, well, good deal, you made it. Hi, I'm John Graviscus. This is my really good friend, George Massal from Deco Boat Lifts. And what we're going to be getting into today here at Shipshape TV is if you look back behind us, okay, if you look at my wife's 23-foot Aubrey Brothers boat, and George, see how it's kind of tied up with the lines and the ropes are in the water, the dock lines, and they're nasty. She hates touching them. And what I was thinking about doing is maybe building her a floating dock to where she could just side tie real easy on it. But kind of look at what I have in between the Aubrey Brothers boat and my dock. I've got this plastic floating dock that yeah, it holds some paddle boards or whatever, but it's kind of useless. The Wave Runners, you know, it was designed to drive the, you know, personal watercraft on and then slide back off. Tracy can get it on, no problem, but we almost have to use a boat to tow it off. She cannot get it off by herself at all. And do you have any solutions for that? Because that's something I want to address too.
Well, let's use a toy lift. Something that's multi-use, multi-purpose. You can put your jet skis on it, your paddle boards. It goes up and down just like a boat lift. And it'll give you accessibility over to the floating dock.
Now there's a lot of work involved here, and I think that would be a very, very good idea. But again, I want to concentrate this episode on maybe building a floating dock for Tracy's boat, as well as finding out some way how I could affix them to those pilings. First, we need to hear from all of the wonderful companies in the marine industry who sponsor Shipshape TV, so let's listen up and give them kudos.
Shipshape TV, where boat improvement lives, is made possible by the entire collection of beautiful Sunbrella fabrics. Sunbrella, the only fabric to offer both design and performance above and below deck. By Boat Outfitters, your source for replacement hardware, custom king starboard doors, tackle centers, and more. Need it? They'll build it. Visit BoatOutfitters.com to update or customize your boat today. And by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. And finally, by the TaylorMade Group, leading marine manufacturers of original and replacement boat tops and covers, windshields, windows, and hard-to-find replacement parts. Aftermarket accessories, our all-new custom T-top covers, and more. Let us help you make your boat look shipshape again.